So the last thing I wanted to do today was to make a video. I'm having some work done on one of my about some of the things that I say to my clients, and yes, I am taking out my hair because I thought it just goes with my mood. um, I always say to my clients, no matter what happens, you still have to get your exercise done. No matter who comes round, you still need to get your exercise done. If someone's visiting you and they're bringing certain food, you still need to eat your own food. And so even though I'm feeling like Bugs Bunny and I'm hating the fact that you might be able to see the horrible shade of this tooth and the shape and everything, I still need to make videos because I still want to help someone. Even if it's just one person, even if it was just 5 people that were to watch this and they were able to take something from it, then it's worth me making it. And I've always said to friends and family, like, when it comes to social media, you don't know what to believe and what to trust because people always come on here when they're looking and feeling their best. Well, not necessarily maybe feeling your best, I don't know, but definitely looking your best. Like certain YouTubers, you will never see them looking imperfect. You will just never see them looking a certain way, or even if you think they're not wearing makeup, they've still got a little tinted moisturizer, mascara, some lip gloss, something. So it's just like, no matter how you're feeling, if you set yourself a goal or task to do something, you have to do it. So one of my goals was just to upload more regularly. And I made a video a couple days ago, and then I think it was the following day I had to go to the dentist. And when I looked in the mirror and saw my tooth, I was like, no. So that's no videos for me for 2 weeks. And even that actually made me feel quite low because it's a task and it's something that I wanted to achieve. So I was laying there and I just thought, actually, I still need to make these videos because there could be someone out there who, I don't know, maybe you've just got a spot in right in the middle of your forehead. You know, you get those spots, especially the time of the month, even men as well. And now you don't feel like going gym because you don't want to be in public. But it's like, do you know what? Even with that spot, you still need to go to the gym. You might just be feeling a bit rubbish and you have to go to a class and you don't really want to be in a whole group of people, but you need to go to that class because that's what you said you're going to be doing. You set yourself a task and a goal to go to this exercise class once a month. It may be that your trainers have a hole in it and you are meant to go for a walk today. You know what? Go out for the walk. Find some black pen, some black socks, find a way to cover it up, cover it up, and you still go and do what you have to do. I cannot let this tooth be an excuse for me to not make the videos that I want to help and encourage other people. And if I really want to be authentic on social media as well, then I need to show myself when I'm not in my best light either. I did have to put on some lip gloss just to make myself feel a bit better. But it's just, yeah, I'm feeling very self conscious. But if I can do it, then you can too. So maybe you want to make videos and sometimes you're just not feeling like you're pretty enough. You need to stop caring because you need to think at least there's going to be something left of you on this earth. Like, I'm sure YouTube is always going to be there, and your children, your grandchildren, be able to look back and see what your morals were, where your headspace was, what you thought was right and wrong. And the same with mine as well. Like, I want my son to look at this one day and be like, oh, even when mummy had that horrible tooth, she still made a video. So even though I may be feeling tired, let me still revise. Even though I don't want to go to this place that I'm volunteering for work experience, let me just go. Because sometimes you just have to do it. Yes, like Nike says, just do it. It really does make the difference, though. So I don't know what your goals are. If they are to do with health, nutrition, and well-being, then it is up to you, and you have to make that choice to do what you want, no matter what, to do what you need, no matter what. So I just have something in me that is telling me I need to encourage other people. I need to remind other people that you are fine. You are absolutely perfect right now to achieve what you want to. You may not know everything, but that's the whole reason that you're going to learn things along the way. You may not have all the knowledge that you have, but that's why we have books. That's why we have the internet. That's why you have the common sense to go and do your research. I want and I want to achieve so much, and I just have to always remind myself that I have to take it a step at a time. So even with today, me making this video, it's a big step for me because I'm feeling very insecure, but regardless that I'm feeling insecure, I'm still able to do it. So if you're feeling insecure about going to the gym today, you can still do it. You can just not shut your eyes because you're walking to something, but you can get your music ready. You can make sure you're in the most comfortable clothes possible. You can make sure you even go at a time where there's not going to be as many people in the gym. And then you just make it work for you. Like, stop making excuses. I hate excuses. And even when I find myself making them, I need to do something to change it. So, yeah, I have a messed up tooth at the moment, and I'm still here on YouTube for the internet to see. It probably doesn't look as bad because that's another thing. Some things to us can look terrible, and then someone else next to us won't even notice it at all. Like, I have a burn mark on my face, which is around here and also around this eye. I don't know if I made videos when it was healing and what happened, but yeah, basically I got burnt with oil on my face, and I can feel so paranoid about it, and I could let it bring me down and take down my confidence. But what's the point? My face is still here. At least I have an eye. At least I have skin. At least I healed as well as I did. I could use that as my excuse as to why there's so many things I can't do because I now have this slightly darker shade on my face. No, I'm not doing that to myself. I know I deserve everything that I want. And without me taking steps to get it, there's no way I'm going to get it. So that's what I want to remind you of as well. You deserve everything you want. That lifestyle you want, that kind of life you want, even your nutrition and your health, the health you want, you deserve it. Because for everyone, it's not just about losing weight and looking fit and looking like an Instagram model. Some people have really bad health conditions that are really affecting them, and you deserve to feel better. You deserve for your joints to not be in pain. You deserve to wake up and not be in agony because of muscle spasms or muscle pain. You just deserve everything that you want, but you need to believe that you deserve it and take steps to getting it. So you need to take steps to doing more research and finding out what could help improve your life and what can help improve your body, what can help improve your insides as well, because it's not just about the outsides. So even for me, my big thing was water. And I found that I have grown to love fizzy water. And now I can easily drink a litre of water a day, 2 litres of water a day. Easy. Before I'd be like, ugh, but water's bland. There's no taste to water. Like, what excuse is that? It's water. It's the one thing that our bodies are all made of. So even I have to get myself out of excuses. And so do you. Like, it's not easy. We all have challenges. I have friends and people around me that look at me and just like, yeah, but you're naturally skinny. No, I'm not. I used to be a fatty. At 13 years old, I was 13 stone. And I think the only reason I could get away with it is because I was quite tall. I stopped growing after that, but I was always like 5'6", so I always looked quite long. I just looked quite thick. I had a big bum. I had big boobs. Oh, I miss the big boobs. But yeah, I'm not just naturally thin. I have to work at this every day. I go to the gym. I work out at home. I have DVDs. I even go to a boxing class with my son when I can. It's just what you choose to put into your life. If you really want to achieve something, you're going to find a way to achieve it. And you need to have patience. Just because right now you're size 16 and you want to be a size 10 and you've been changing your food habits for the past week and you haven't seen no difference, it's been a week. Like I always remind clients, losing weight is like a breakup. The amount of time that it took you to put that weight on, it could potentially take you to lose that weight as well. It's like if you're with someone for a month, you're going to get over them way quicker than if you're with someone for like 10 years. So it's the same with your diet and your nutrition and changing your lifestyle and just having better habits that stick. It is going to take time. As long as you stay consistent and you keep pushing yourself, so that means in terms of when you go to the gym or when you exercise, you're always doing that little bit more to burn extra calories, then you're going to see the difference. But don't expect to see a difference in just a week or in like a couple of days, unless you're doing some quick kind of detox. that isn't going to last, you just can't expect that. You need to be realistic and just always go for it. Whatever you need to do and you've set your mind to do, you have to do it. Like, there's no excuses anymore. And I get it. Life gets in the way. You have children, you have work, you have partners, but then that's the time where you have to work your way around it. So even for me, I'm going to go back to making this video with this bloody tooth, which I'm thinking, should I zoom in? But I don't want to. It's discolored, it's off shaped. Yeah, I'm just not happy with it. So even when I'm going out, I'm feeling very conscious of the way that I'm talking to people. But yeah, I still have to get on with life. How am I going to let a tooth stop me for 2 weeks? Like, it just makes no sense. Right now, it's summer, my son's off school, work is nice and steady. Like, there's just no need for me to be letting one thing stop me from doing so many things that I want to do. So that's the same with you. Whatever that one thing is that you're letting keep you stagnant and in the same place and not doing anything different, you need to let go of that one thing because it's holding you back from so much. Like I always say to clients as well, just imagine if you started this journey this time last year, where you would be. The only difference between me and you is that I started my journey years ago and I never stopped. I may have had times where, let's say, my eating habits changed, my the amount of times I went to the gym changed, maybe my exercise routine changed. I might have had breaks if I had an injury, but even then, if I injured something on my lower body, I'll be working on my upper body. If I've damaged something on my upper body, I'm going to be working on my lower body. So there's just, it's going to change. Life is about change. Nothing is going to stay the same. And you want things to change because change leads to growth as well. When you change things and you become consistent at those changes as well, it starts to feel normal for you. It's not always going to be, ooh, sorry, just snoozing my alarm. It's not always going to be plain sailing. And like, I don't understand that when we're young, we're not taught this already because it would solve and help some of us have so much less anxiety about life and where we're going. You just have to stay on your track, stay on your lane. You have that focus, you have that goal. Like, imagine you have this one path, and at the end is the goal of what you want. At the end, it could be that you're a size smaller. At the end, it could be that you have a six pack. At the end, it could be that you have more muscle mass in your chest and your arms and you're feeling more confident. At the end, it could be just that you have bigger thighs and a bigger bum. Whatever it may be, just stay focused on that picture at the end of your lane. And if I can come on bloody YouTube and make a video with my jacked up tooth, you can do whatever you want, because I'm telling you, I didn't want to do this. But I have to think about the people out there who have things that they don't want to do as well, and they need to see and hear from somebody else who is normal. Like, I am not someone on here that has thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers. One day I hope to have that, but right now I know that my aim is just to be there for someone else who is in a similar position and just needs that encouragement, and to be told that, you know what, it's okay not to be perfect right now, but you're actually perfect just as you are right now, because you're going to keep growing and you're going to keep achieving things. Don't let the little things stop you. Those insecurities, sometimes you just have to really ignore them. They're still going to be there. Yes, every time I'm looking in this camera and my lips are moving up, I'm seeing what I'm seeing, but I still have to do what I have to do. And the same goes for you as well. If you set yourself a goal, love yourself enough to see it through. Please, if you've set yourself a goal, love yourself enough to see it through. Because when you truly, as not even if you just love yourself, even if you're just on the journey of trying to love yourself and be better to yourself, something as small as following through on a task that you said that you're going to complete is a way of showing yourself self-love. Because it's the same like with your children or with a friend. If you said to a friend, oh, I'm going to be at your house at 9 p.m. to pick you up, and you arrive, that's showing that friend that, yeah, you're reliable. You said what you said and you went through with it. They can trust you. They have a certain level of respect for you. But if you've said to that friend you're going to be there at 9, and you're running late, maybe you don't even turn up, you don't even have the courtesy to call them and say, I'm running late, I'm not going to be there at the time that they did, they're going to start feeling away. Because if you really had respect for them and wanted to treat them the way that you would expect to be treated, you would at least call them. You would have said to them, oh, I'm sorry, this has happened, even before it happens, because with time, you know what you're doing in life. So it's just about being considerate. So even with that friend, that would be a way of showing how much you care for them if you're able to stick to your word. So just imagine how that friend would feel. We do that to ourselves as well. We say we're going to do things and then we don't go through with it. So it's like saying to yourself, do you really care? Do you really trust me? Do you want to really give me all these things that you say you're going to do for me? So yeah, think about it in terms like that. Would you want to treat your friend in the way that you treat yourself when you say that you're going to do A, B, C, and D and you don't go through and do it? And it's not even like you just do A and you don't do B, C, and D. You just don't do none of them. Like, come on, it's the little tiny steps that help. And I am going through this journey as well. This is why I want to make these videos, because I'm not perfect. I don't have everything I need or that I want exactly right now, but I believe that I'm perfect in my imperfections, and I also believe that the things that I want and that I claim in life, they are for me and they're going to come to me at the right time. So I hope this helps somebody out there. My son reminded me the other day that I should kindly ask for you to please like, share, or subscribe. Um, yeah, it all helps. One little like, someone else might like. So please, I would really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a great, blessed day. Bye.